Hello everyone, it's Cress, aka Laytaka, and it's time for this week's haul video, which is thrifting and a church bazaar today. Wearing my Home Alone Merry Christmas Filthy Animal shirt because it's Mittens and Earmuffs Day, and they're all wearing mittens, so I thought that appropriate. So for the bag sale today, I got mostly smalls, and I probably paid about a quarter an item. I did get a bag of ornaments at the thrift store today at Goodwill. I don't know where I'm at on that price point, but it was $5.99 for the bag, and there were several Disney ones in there. And then I have a few non-Christmas things, but most of this is Christmas. One of the non-Christmas things is the checkout guy at Goodwill's as crazy as I am, and he knew it was me, so he gave me the jack-o'-lantern bag to put my breakable mugs in that I got. So I spent $1.50 on this angel because I can never resist a tree topper with these wings, because these are the easiest repaint there is. One, you unscrew them, they come off, no fighting, to be able to redo the dress. This dress is mostly fabric, and I may actually be able to reuse most of it, other than gotta remove the sleeves and redo the top. But I might be able to redo the skirt because it's not completely like this. But this will turn into a weeping angel. And then for two, I couldn't resist Piglet and his little Christmas sweater plush. It's snowman on it, and he's so clean. And then there were technically 5 cups, but one was a repeat, so I left the other repeat there. But I got a set of 4 with all different patterns of these stacking mugs for $1 each. I currently have a setup. I don't know if these are the exact pattern of that set, but these will likely end up on Etsy instead of eBay because, one, I already have similar ones listed on Etsy, and they've all sold well, including the shipping price in them. So we're going to have to see if I can get rid of the staining in here with the dental trick, though. That's 2 of them, and then the other 2 are more like bells and poinsettias. One of my non-Christmas items is Dr. Fag's Nasty Book of Knowledge. This was in the kids section, and I was like, what the hell's that? I'm like, that looks like Monty Python. And inevitably, it is Monty Python. So for $1, I'm going to enjoy reading a Monty Python book. Splurge for myself for $1. Shot glass. It's becoming very hard to pick out shot glasses because I pretty much have to give up another shot glass to put that in the collection now. But this is one of those vintage funny ones where it's like just a pick me up, and it's a rhino hitting a person in the air. Unfortunately, I probably wouldn't be able to sell this one anyway because that's kind of a racist figure on there, but I saved it. I saw him a couple weeks ago at Silver Creek, and so I decided to rescue him this week. He still needs more rolling with the lint roller, but he was 75 cents, and the problem is you can't read his mark underneath the popsicle stick skis. So it is a red star, though, so I'm hoping Google Image will help. It does look like a well-made gnome figure. Then I picked this up for $1. It's a little swan orbital Cyngus. I assume it's advertising for some NASA thingy or some space program thingy, so I picked him up. I love the detail of his wings coming out, but also his poor little bottom feet aren't actually lined up properly, so you can't feel them in there, but they're there if you feel around for them. All right, part of this is going to be the bag sale. I snagged up all of the little bell jingle buddy ones that I could find. I think there are 7. Most of them are snowmen and all different colors, but 1, 2, 3, 4, and they seem to have survived the bag okay. All different colors, though. So I'll probably do those together as a lot. Maybe have this be just a bonus item they get with it. Did pick up this Audi keychain because it looked pretty rugged. Someone might need to replace theirs. Found a little Jim Shore ornament. I couldn't believe I got it because I'd already gone one whole table length by the time I got there. This one says, with prayer, all things are possible. So, that really pretty rose pattern on her. Still got her wings. I picked up these two plastic mugs because the hippo cartoon in them I recognized from somewhere, and I was like, well, I don't have time to look up things now because it's total chaos during this sale. And they looked really cute and clean, and I figured I could sell them together. Dishwasher safe, rat start. Trying to find an artist's name on there. I know I recognize it from somewhere. I just can't remember where these hippos cartoons are from. But, or they might be anime. All right, snag this because it looked like it was a pretty box with actual thing. It says Nequa art. It looks like some of those Labian ornaments. But this one looks like it was particularly well done with a little snowman on there and a birdie. Oh yeah, and any animal themed item. I do a portion of the sale goes to charity. I do mine on Giving Tuesday so that I can get as many matches as I can. For like most of mine got at least a double match where like if I donated 25 it was really 50 worth and all of that. One of them was even 3 times. The only one I didn't actually donate to this year was the Oswald Bear Ranch because I only had 12.27 for them for this year, so I'm rolling it over into next year's count for them. Hopefully they make at least the same and I'll donate 25 next year. That box is serious though. But my total was 317 in donations this year. All right, this I just grabbed to see if it would work on the little shelf thing I'm building for one of Dad's Christmas Village pieces where they didn't have a shelf display. This I grabbed just to play with. It's one of those like Dragon 3D print things, and it just looked fun. I thought it was just a spine when I picked it up, and just that was fun enough, but dragon head on it. So, and I grabbed these little earrings for the bag sale just because I can make them into ornament charms things. They're little black cats, glittery black cats. I'm getting a bunch of messages. That wasn't a cha-ching, though. eBay notifications. Oh, someone liked something. That's nice. All right. I'm hoping this is what's in the box. I think I have a similar one up already in a lot of two if loose. Originally, though, they've had it so long, it was 79 cents at Goodwill at some point, which this would have been at least $1 today. But again, when it's the chaos of that sale, you can't open a box to look because you will not be able to find anything else. And it is the ornament, and he looks complete, and his nose is there. I say that because last time I found these guys all loose, one of them out of the 7 was missing his nose, and I just happened to find a mini carrot while going through my craft room, and so I was able to replace the nose, and that one I just kept to my dad's village. So, but that one's in a box. That's good. This one is also in a box, but I'm a little nervous because it feels like there might be more than that in here. It's very weird. They lost the original insert, apparently. Oh, it actually is. The snow buddy with the goat, I think. I do think that's a mountain goat. I don't think I've had this one yet. I have a few of these up. Man, they went nuts with the glitter, though. Put it back in the wrapper. Put it back in the wrapper. I can't stand glitter. That one I'm just going to have to leave out of that because that was not fitting in this box well. Snagged up this little fabric Mickey ornament. And this is still in its box. It is a Department of the U.S. Navy ornament. And it's by Gloria Dukin. So she makes good ornaments usually. So this one's from 2004. Oh my God, you realize that's vintage according to Etsy? Oh, so sad. Similarly, there were a ton of snowmen. I assume he's not missing anything, and this might be in that Snow Bay series because it's got a little tiny bird. So along with my charities, I have UPAWS, my local animal shelter, for pet-like purchases, so dogs, cats, mice that are obviously domesticated like Mickey. For reindeer and more wildlife, I donate to UP Wildlife Rehab. This is a mini elf pet. Trying to remember if she has her name. I know I have her as a little figure somewhere, but reach. And then I have a sea life, Oceana, for sea life, and then for more jungle-like things, I do Pantera, which is mostly for big cats. And then I do a farm animal sanctuary, Heartland in Wisconsin, for more farm-like things. Picked this up because I figured I could take it apart for the beads and use them for ornament / catchers. Then this one, I hope is complete, but it looks like it goes onto the tree, like the mini trees. So I assume it's a hallmark, but I am not 100% sure. Haven't found a mark on it yet, but it's cute. And I do have a mini tree. I can put that on, although I've been noticing we've been opting to see if we want to try an artificial tree now, since my dad is 75 and doesn't particularly want to lug in a live tree, but most of the trees are as heavy as the live trees. So, and then this was originally 50 cents at St. Vinny's, but it is a penny bike, antique bike, big wheel, small wheel with bears in box. I'm just going to leave that in the box. This ornament, they charged me 50 cents for because I took it up at St. Vinny's and was like, I cannot find a tag anywhere. I don't know if someone stole the box or what it was in, but it's this cool Harley Davidson ornament with the tank. And then for 75 cents, there were 2 of these Feliz Navidad mice in, I don't remember what these canisters are called, but figured that was cute. And then for 75 cents, this panda with a giant pencil. The pencil sold it. I will do the other ornament bag last. I have a few things that weren't ornaments from the bag sale. This needs a cleaning so bad. I can feel the nicotine on it. But I've never seen a separated dish where you could use it for a trinket bowl. But man, this thing, I'm sure this thing will be even clearer once I wash it. Like, I can feel the nicotine on it. But since it's glass, I can clean it. But I assume this is Fenton Hobnail Opalesque. And again, I paid like $0.25 for everything. This is a teeny tiny Smitten Kitten puzzle. I don't know how well it's going to do, but because the box is a little stained. And then I got another cat themed puzzle. Although I've really got to go back to work on my puzzle. The last one's so hard, I took a break from it for the last week because it's like, it looks cool, but the problem is all the puzzle pieces in one section look alike. They all look alike. But this looked funny for cat posters. So we have music because murder is wrong. If you pee on the seat, I will scrub it with your toothbrush. Don't tell me what to do. I'm not fat, I'm just overflowing with sexy. I am a photographer. I can't fix stupid, but I can capture one. Take a bath, you dirty hippie. Let me pour you a tall glass of get over it. Magical things are crafted in this kitchen. And just a whole bunch of hilarious posters. So I thought that was funny. Then again, I paid like $0.25 a book, but this still had its cover. It barely looked cracked. It's like a Peanuts book in this cool, like, bright colors. And then it said it was a variety of puzzles. So we'll see if my dad likes this variety book. He mostly does word searches, but he's been desperate. They are very hard to come by, just word search books lately. So we'll see if he likes that. And then, in case I find Tacky the Penguin again in plush, I have a backup book now. I actually found this one in hardcover and signed last time when I had it. But a kindergarten teacher bought that book, 2 books, and the plush last time. So I did pick up Tacky because I knew what he was. For pure nostalgia, Care Bears and Muppets 1 for just going in my cart. Now for the tough part. My $5.99 bag of ornaments that I have not gone through yet, and I will have to very carefully do this during the video because pieces may have broken off that need to get with other pieces. So we're going to just try to get the bag to open. Come on, tape. Just cut the quarters. By the way, this is very rare for my Goodwill to do a bag. Like all the other Goodwills I see online with people doing sales, they always have bags of stuff, whether it's salt and pepper shakers or other things. But mine never does this, so it's really rare they would put a bunch of them in here. Plus, even rarer that it would be with Disney and other ornaments, and they taped it so well I have to cut the Ziploc bag. That's sad. All right, we're gonna have to push those guys over, and we're just gonna slowly go through it. A+ teacher, Brooke. Well, personalized probably aren't gonna sell, but random broken piece, save that to the side. 2002 granddaughter bear ornament. Cute Cinderella decorating the tree. And we have Jacques on the tree. So that's a good find. Hey, wait, does this go on a mini? Oh, I think you can put a mini light tree in there. That shall be interesting to look up. All right. It's technically an ornament, but it feels as heavy as a figure, so I'm not sure how well it would actually hang on a tree, but it is a Precious Moments telephone and birds one. Let's see what they called it. Oh, no name on the bottom. Interesting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, this is cute. It's a sewing machine, Precious Moments with mice. That is adorable. And the thread going all over the place. What year is that from? 1993. It doesn't spin, but that is cute. That's 5. Got this Precious Moments globe angel ornament. Well, bonus, the halo is still there and the wings. So far, that's a win. So, I mean, 4 decent ornaments and 6. So that's to $1 an ornament now. So, and this bag is still giantly full. This one looks like someone handmade it almost. It says Merry Christmas, and it's kind of like a wood shovel thing. Got a girl on a ballet bar in front of a mirror. Yeah, so I think I got my money's worth. I don't know if this was supposed to be on something else or what, or if this is her trick for bouncing. But there's this girl sledding with a kitty in her backpack. The influence of a good teacher can never be erased. Okay, that's funny and cute. A little full of erasers. My favorite teacher. Oh, look, it still works. So I might just do a lot of teacher ones. Trying to gently get through this because I know. Granddaughter kitty cat one. I think it's figure skating. Merry Christmas. You could put this on a Beetlejuice inspired tree. Where did the... There we go. Let's just get her out of there because I figured she was worth the whole bag. No, you do a Snow White glass one. This one you plug in. It says Painter of Light, The Warm Home. So I think it's Thomas Kincaid. So we'll have to test that out on the tree. Got a Love Bears All Things, Believes All Things Bible quote globe. Barbie Rapunzel, I assume. That length. Think this is missing something on here. We'll see if it's in the bag, but I already don't like the Amish no face thing going on. But I'll assume another piece is in the bag. Oh, a cute little tennis ornament. The mouse hanging off of it. I think I got my money's worth. There's a few weird ones in here, but most of them are decent quality ones. I think you can even put one of the mini lights in his back. Oh, he did fall off. So I can glue Joseph back on even if I don't sell him. I think part of this feels like it's part of him. Yeah, looks like he fell off, and so I can try and fix his thing and glue him back on. But if that's the only broken one in here, that's pretty good. Yeah, there's a few more little pieces at the bottom there. There's a random star charm I can use. That's nice. Don't know if that was on there at all, but... And then Harold's Christmas ornament. So I will put my links for Trashkateer Treasures on Etsy and eBay down below. Next week, they are having a thrift hop for Christmas next Friday. So that'll be the 6 stores in Harvey and Marquette. So early in the week, I'll try to make it dependent on weather. Try to make it up to Ishmael and St. Vinny's to do something different to give them time to stock up. But I have a ton to list for the next 2 weeks just on this haul. So thank you for watching.